Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mystic Rose, and it's so great to have y'all here with me today. Today, I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind, and I'm going to be doing a deep dive look at what were they thinking the last time that they saw you. This could be in person or a photograph of you. So I hope you'll enjoy. There will be 3 piles to choose from. You can choose based on gemstones or images or some combination of the 2. The choice is yours. Go ahead and go down to the timestamps down below in order to make your selection. I hope that you'll enjoy today's reading, and if you like it, please remember to leave a comment, and let me know if it resonates with you, and subscribe. I would love to have you be part of this awesome community. If you already are a part of this community, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love and support. And thank you to all of my channel members and my Patreon members. Thank you to all of you who support this channel. Let's get started with your reading, all about the person on your mind and what were they thinking the last time they saw you. Hello and welcome to your pile selection with gemstones. For group 1 we have the pyrite. For group 2 we have the jade. And for group 3 we have the amethyst, purple amethyst point. Go ahead and think about which one of these you are most drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one, there could be a reason for that. There may be multiple messages for you, so feel free to choose however many that you feel drawn to. Take what resonates and leave whatever doesn't. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with your reading. This is going to be all about the person on your mind. What were they thinking the last time they saw you? Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. If you chose this gorgeous pyrite gemstone or image 1, you're in the right place for your reading. I'm going to go ahead and connect with spirit, and then we're going to get started. And toward the end, there will be some confirmations. I'll be using astro dice and name channeling. I might say your name or the person on your mind's name. So definitely stay tuned for that. Spirit, please be here with me now and help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to group 1 all about the questions at hand. Please speak through me as you always do. Please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection. Thank you, Spirit. So, Spirit, can you please let us know, when it comes to the person on their mind, what was this person thinking the last time they saw my group 1? Wow, we have the Knight of Swords, and it's upside down, so that tells me that this could be somebody who's got air in their chart or air energy. What do I mean when I say air energy? Well, somebody who's really embodying Gemini, Libra, or Aquarian energy, or somebody who has Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in their sun, moon, or ascendant. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, but it could be that. But this person, whoever it was, they were feeling very upside down, very on their head, as you can see. Whenever a card comes out upside down, it means the person just wasn't feeling themselves. We have the star here too, which tells me that they really wanted to connect with you because they felt like they needed some kind of healing. We have the 5 of Wands in reverse, meaning that they didn't want to fight with you. They actually wanted to tell you something. They wanted to give you some kind of compliment. I'm hearing a song, and it's by Rascal Flatts. I don't really know the name of it, but I can sing a little bit of it. It goes, man, your hair got so long. How does that go? It's like, nice to see you, man, your hair got so long. I don't know. It's something about like, it's by Rascal Flatts. Anyway, that song is coming to my mind, okay? Alright, so if you know what that song is, please let me know. We also have the 3 of Pentacles in the wheel upside down. And then we have soulmates, wow, 6 of Cups, and Judgment. Knight of Wands, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Aquarius is here too. And let's see, Judgment is Sagittarius. So those are the energies or signs present here so far. I mean, this person was happy to see you, undoubtedly so. Like, you stirred up some passions in them. The last time they saw you, you definitely stirred something inside of them. And this person, ultimately, I can see that, like, when they think of you as their soulmate. There's no accidents. They knew you in a different lifetime, but, like, I feel like for some reason, when they saw you last, they might have had, like, mixed feelings, like sorrow and joy. Like, joy because they really enjoy seeing you, but also a little bit of sorrow because maybe the two of you, I mean, this could be like they missed their opportunity, or like there could have been so much more between the two of you. Maybe this person had some kind of wake-up call, because the Judgment can stand for a wake-up call. It can stand for, like, other people being around, and maybe this person was afraid there were too many other people around when you saw them in person last. That could very well be. But ultimately, this person was, like, in their heart of hearts, like, wanting you to stay. They didn't want to see you walk away. They were hoping to connect with you a little bit deeper, a little bit longer. And this person did not want to fight with you. They wanted to glorify you, basically. They wanted to exalt you. They wanted to tell you everything that was on their heart for you. And I do feel like this person has some regret. I keep getting that, like, this person sees you in a different light, either than they used to or differently than how you see them. There's some kind of disconnect here between the two of you, because I think there might have been some outer influences that influence this connection, whether this be people, situations, something that was kind of out of your control or out of their control. Ultimately, this person does still have you on quite the pedestal. I can tell that because we do have the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. I mean, this is about, look, she's stepping into the spotlight and she's on the stage, right? And here's the audience and she's getting all the spotlight on her and all the attention, and that's for, like, receiving compliments. And then right over here, we have, this is somebody showing off their wares and their goods, and these people are, like, wanting to buy this. So it's about, like, you know, it can be about teamwork, collaborations, putting somebody on a pedestal. Three of Pentacles, I mean, it can be about, like, this person sees you as very talented. They see you as somebody who has high standards. They wanted to meet your standards. I feel like this person ultimately felt like they didn't meet your standards, or in some ways they let themselves down, or they let you down. Soulmates means that this person feels like when they saw you last, they felt like you could really be their soulmate. They felt like when they met you, it wasn't by accident, because so much happened between the time they first laid eyes on you until now. A lot has happened to them, and they feel there's a connection between when you entered their life, because I'm getting that star energy again. You brought some kind of healing, hope, or some kind of energy of that into their life. And so they don't think it's by coincidence or by accident. They think that you came along and you sparked something inside of them. And they were happy, like I said, but also they were sad. So they were carrying kind of a mixed bag of emotions when they saw you last. Now, I would like to dive a little bit deeper into this and see if we could get some, and I'm going to use charms too. The last time they saw you, I really am. I'm going to put these here because I don't want to forget, because I think it's important to use the charms. It gives me so much extra information, and sometimes I forget to use them, so. But let's take a look at the last time they saw you. What were they thinking? Whether this be in person or a photograph of you, what were they thinking the last time they saw you? This person loves to get lost in your eyes. They might have brushed you off. They might have kind of made it seem like they didn't care as much, or they may have almost like been afraid to say more or say something or say more because of other people being around, or because they didn't have clarity about what to say. They may have been trying to act detached. Okay. They felt at home with you. So there's definitely a push-pull in their heart for you, because they sometimes have a tendency to hide their true feelings. And I feel like the last time they saw you, they were hiding their true feelings. They actually felt very playful. Their natural inclination was to come up to you and tell you, like, what they really wanted to do. Their natural response to you would have been to come up to you, to grab you, hug you, kiss you, and tell you something really nice about yourself. Like, dang, you look good. Look at you. You look awesome. Or something like that. Or, oh, look at you. You're really shining. Because they were definitely looking at you. And yet they may have come off as like non-caring, or they brushed you off in some way. So like they betrayed their own heart. They feel that you are very special. They felt invigorated. Yeah, you gave them like a jolt of energy, but they tried to downplay it. Wow, that shot right out. Reflection. After they left you, they had a lot to think about. A lot to think about. They felt bad for the way they acted in the past. Yeah, like I was saying, I feel like this person has a lot of regret for how they treated you in the past, for what they did or didn't do in the past. Fear, shock, and excitement. Maybe you saw this person, but it wasn't planned. You ran into them or something like that. Okay. Now, I want to get some charms, as I mentioned, because these will help me to get more information. Oh, okay. So there is another song that this person was thinking about when they saw you. And it's called I would walk 1,000 miles and I would walk 1,000 more just to be the man that walks 1,000 miles and falls down at your door. And this person was feeling that song, kind of like, okay, I would do anything for you, but at the same time, they shot themselves in their own foot by either not acting according to what their heart was telling them to do or say, or they betrayed their heart, so now they're like, they felt a lot of regret afterwards. This person could have been wearing a hat, or that could be for a sign of protection, because the hat can be like protection against, energies. Maybe this person, because they felt at home with you, and then we have the hat here, that actually does make a lot of sense, that they feel very at home in your presence. Reflection, hidden knowledge, good luck. Okay. They were thinking about the things that they were keeping hidden from you. When they saw you, there were a whole lot of things going through their head that they thought, okay, I can't say this out loud. There's no way I can say this out loud. Noticing this little witch hat, I feel like this person, the last time they saw you, they felt like you kind of had a spell on them and you made them want to do things that were out of their ordinary. Like, they wanted to grab you, they wanted to kiss you and hug you. And they were like confused. I feel like this person was confused because it was such a push-pull. Okay. They were definitely trying to hide it, and they were overanalyzing it with Virgo there. They were overanalyzing everything, and all this stuff came rushing in so fast that they didn't know what to do with it. So they just pushed all of their like things that were coming up that were positive. They pushed it down. Support. Yeah, they wanted to act kind of like more aloof, or like they didn't care. But truth be told, like, they've always felt very supported by you with this cane here. And that's one of the reasons that they find you to be so special. And there's a part of them that wants more, okay? And they do feel bad for how they ever acted in the past. It says, fear, you are doing great. So this person was definitely feeling some kind of fear when they saw you. And you might have been very encouraging to them, or you might have been very positive with them. And maybe you spoke your heart, but maybe not. But I feel like there at least was a point in time when the two of you could speak your heart to each other. And during that time, this person felt very protected by you. That's what I'm getting. And now that like you and this person aren't really communicating all that much or seeing each other all in the same way, or seeing each other as often, they are feeling a little bit off, I want to say. Like they're not feeling themselves. They're feeling a little bit off. There was something very natural about loving you. That's what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing, I loved you yesterday. I love you still. I always have, and I always will. So that's very beautiful. So that's what this person was thinking. And I'll say that again. I loved you yesterday. I love you still. I always have, and I always will. Yeah. This person feels like they should have held on to you and they shouldn't have let go of you. And so when they saw you, they just wanted to come up to you and give you a hug and kiss and tell you, oh my goodness, I love you. But something really shook them, the way they felt. They were surprised, they were shocked. You were still being very nice though. I could tell here by these cards that like, yeah, you during this, like when you saw each other in person, you were very encouraging and like positive, and like you seemed happy. And this person didn't get any bad vibes from you, but any bad vibes might have been coming from them. If so, it was in a place of fear, okay? Because they were afraid of what you prompted in them, the feelings that you prompted in them. That's what I'm really getting here. They do tend to overanalyze everything a little too much. Sometimes they're too hard on themselves. Sometimes they're too hard on other people. Okay? And sometimes this person is just, I mean, they're very intelligent, but they can be very fussy and overcritical. And sometimes this person can worry too much or be a perfectionist. So, you know, this is what they were feeling when they saw you last, when they saw you in person especially. Okay. So I'm going to pause the video and think about what to do next, okay? I'll talk to Spirit and see what's next. Okay. I was led to use the Yin Yang Oracle cards to see if we can dive a little deeper into how this person was feeling or what they were thinking the last time they saw you. What was this person thinking the last time they saw group one? They might have been guarded. Like, I honestly can't make it up. This person felt a little guarded because they were afraid. So this guarding themselves might have come across as uncaring or upset. They, truth be told, felt very vulnerable, that you could just look at them and like read them like a book. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, fire sign, Ace of Fire. That's an Ace of Wands. They felt almost like you could tell that they're still attracted to you, that they still like you in that way. They were trying so hard to hide that. They were hiding their burning desire for you. They were trying so hard to hide it that they might have come across as uncaring. This person, you could have seen them at a party. You could have seen them. There might have been other people around. But what I'm getting here too is that this person might have been very protective or very jealous when other people were around. Very, maybe territorial as well. This person wanted your healing energy because they have so much that they need to heal inside of them. It says healing an inner child, so they're not quite where they want to be, okay, in life. Higher cell activation. Maybe you did activate this person and they're kind of on their way to growth, but like it takes a while. So It could take a while. Cycles and completion. This person and change. This person was wanting to like plant a new seed and start all over again with you. Okay? But this person has to say goodbye to their fears. They have to say goodbye to limiting beliefs that no longer really protect them in the way that they think their limiting beliefs do. Like this person, they limit themselves to so that they don't like try new things, or so that they don't open themselves up to true love, because they're so afraid of failure, and they're afraid of true love. Until they're able to heal that, they're going to be guarded. But you did activate something in them, and I don't think that this was an accidental coming together. This was two souls coming together to really, I heard fire and ice, so like activate each other somehow through like the opposites attract kind of thing. It's almost giving twin flames, to be honest, okay? So let's go ahead and get some confirmations. So you or this person could have been born in September, February, July, or March, or the 9th, 2nd, 7th, or 3rd of any month. We also have a Virgo, Aquarius, Aries, or Taurus, sun, moon, or ascendant. Let's get some quick names, okay? I may say like 20 names. I might say your name or their name, a screen name, or a nickname. If I say a family member's name, let that just be extra confirmation that this is definitely your pile, okay? Now, if you don't hear me say their name or your name, look for it spelled out in the letter tiles. If everything's there except one letter, it still counts, and you can duplicate letters if you need to. I heard Jamie, James, Jimmy, Henderson, Hendrix, Gigi, George, Georgie, hugs. This person wanted to give you a hug. The name Elizabeth, Eli, Ingrid, Ina, Anna, Anastasia, Christian, Cece, Babs, Francine, Frankie, Lotus, Lucius, Pookie, that could be like a nickname, Shania, Sinbad, Maha, Mariah, Orna, Shri, Caleb, Calum, Connor, Conrad, Lee, Leanne, Grayson, Grace, Sullivan, Sylvia, Casey, Mike, Mitch. I'm seeing somebody standing in uniform. This could be somebody in authority. This could be somebody in the field of law, a police officer, somebody with a uniform, even somebody who's a medical provider. Mila, Micah, Mila, Massimo, Max, Kevin, DeAndre, Leon, Dion, Lawrence, Latoya, DeMarcus, Joshua, Gage, Gabe, Gabby, and Sawyer, and Austin, and Rusty, and Russell. Okay. And Hugo. All right. Let's get a few locations. Somebody could be from Washington, D.C., or Washington, Chicago, Illinois, Bristol, Corona, California, Richardson, Texas, Oxford, Montgomery, Texas, the Alamo, Malaysia, Villeurbanne, Dayton, Ohio, Reims, Le Havre, Oceanside, California. We have Niagara Falls. We have McAllen, Texas, Dodge City, Rennes, Waco, Texas, lots of Texas, Columbus, Georgia, Sunderland, Simi Valley, California, Derby, Yonkers, New York, Bakersfield, California, and Bridgeport, Connecticut. I heard Paris as well. Paris or France. Okay. Somebody here could be in real estate. I am seeing that. And somebody here could, I don't know why, but maybe somebody here lives, in a trailer. I don't know. Or maybe they like to camp or something. But somebody could live in a trailer or like to camp a lot. Because I'm like seeing like a trailer or a camper. Maybe this person's an avid outdoors person. Energy can go both ways, so I could be describing you or this person. The name Hutchington, Duane, Ingrid. I think I said Ingrid already, but Ingrid or Inga. Chelsea. Let's see. Grad. Somebody here could have recently graduated, maybe from college or maybe high school. I don't know. Or maybe you have like a high school age child. Somebody here could be a junior, maybe like Bob Jr., Bobby Jr., okay, Charles Jr., something like that. Because we got a junior and a senior here. Joe Jr. Somebody could really like the movie While You Were Sleeping with Sandra Bullock. Somebody could work in the food industry. Jehovah's Witness. Somebody could be a Jehovah's Witness, Baptist, or Lutheran is coming through as well. Lutheran. Somebody could be from South Carolina, North Carolina, Vermont, Delaware, Prague, Houston, Texas. Somebody likes Mario Kart or likes to play video games. I heard nugs before drugs, so maybe somebody has a shirt that says that. I don't know, that seems really specific. Nugs before drugs. Okay. Yeah, nugs. Nuggets. drugs, so nugs before drugs. Okay, yeah, somebody could maybe have some kind of product that says that, or maybe even a sticker. Somebody here could collect stickers. Bud. Okay, somebody's nickname could be Bud or Buck. Somebody here could like the Little Rascals. I'm hearing buckwheat. And I heard the name Ted. Okay, Ted or Theodore or Teddy. And then I'm hearing that song, you make me feel like it's magic, oh, oh. So I think that's from like 50 Shades of Grey. So maybe that's like somebody's favorite movie, or there could be something about that, the context of that movie with this connection. The name Harry as well. Harry. I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed this, Group 1. Remember, it is because of people like you that enable the channel to stay alive and growing. Thank you. Every time you like, comment, and subscribe, you're keeping the channel going. Thank you to all of my channel members. Thank you to all of my Patreon members. If you're interested in becoming a channel member, it's only $5 a month. You can look in my description box below for more information on how to do that, or other ways to donate to the channel. It's never expected, but always appreciated. I have a Patreon community. I do 2 exclusive weekly readings over there. It starts at only $3 a month. It's a lot of fun. If you are interested in joining my Patreon community, look in my description box below for more information. If you haven't yet checked out my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, feel free to do so. It's really fun. I do weekly, actually a lot of readings over there, sometimes 3 or 4 a week, and it's a collective style. and it's really a lot of fun. So I hope that you'll check that out and join over there if you seem to like the vibe of my other channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective. And thank you again so much for being here. Remember to watch as many piles as you felt drawn to. Bye. Hi there, group 2. I'm really excited to do a reading for you. I'm going to connect with Spirit, and then we're going to find out about the person on your mind. What were they thinking the last time they saw you? Spirit, please be here with me now and help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to group 2 all about the questions at hand. Please speak through me as you always do, and please bring through light, peace, positivity, and protection. Thank you, Spirit. So I will be using the these Light Seer Tarot deck, okay, and some channeled message cards. I will also use the Yin Yang Oracle, and at the end we'll have some confirmations, which I'll be able to look at either your birth date or astrological sign or the person on your mind, and I may even say your name or their name, first, middle, or last name. So stay tuned for the confirmation segment at the end. All right. So what was this person thinking the last time that they saw you? Well, we have the Wheel in reverse, and we have the King of Swords. We have the Page of Cups and the Hierophant. Two of Swords and the Fool. Eight of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Cups and the Four of Cups. I feel like this person with the Four of Cups there, their overall energy was they were trying to play it cool. The last time they saw you, they were trying to act like they didn't care. There also may have been this like knowing that you're the one for them, but yet an inability to really tell you that. Why do I say that? Well, I feel like there is a desire for romance here between you and this person with the Eight of Swords in reverse. They know what they want with clarity. They know exactly what they want and need. This person, almost like what I'm seeing here is that this person, I'll get one more. Yeah, this person may have almost like seemed like they weren't chasing you. Like they might have wanted you to chase them, okay? And Eight of Swords in reverse, disappointed. Okay, disappointed. I don't know if like this person might feel like they're not sure if you like them the way that they like you. And so I'm getting kind of like that this could be a crush, maybe a coworker or somebody who really, really likes you. But the last time they saw you, they were trying to play it cool because they're not really sure if you like them. And they're trying to kind of see, how, you know, like, are you single? Do you like them too? That's kind of what I'm getting here. And it says here, purple, power, wealth, majesty, bananas. Oh, geez. Okay, bananas. Groundedness, destiny, destiny again. Wow, accountable. Wow, this person's a hard worker. I do think for about a third of you, this is a coworker or somebody you worked with in the past. This is somebody who really, really likes you, but they may be disappointed, especially if you're with somebody. If there's, you know, let's say you have somebody right now that you're like, that they think that you like better than them, or you're in a relationship or something like that, like they could be very disappointed, or maybe they were disappointed that you and them didn't get a chance to really talk, or they might have been disappointed at maybe something that was said. There was a reason why the last time they saw you, they were disappointed though, because we do have the disappointed pineapple here, okay? Now, this person could be a Taurus, or we do have a Queen of Cups here as well. We have a water sign. So that would be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Also, we do have an Aquarius. We have a Page of Wands, so another water sign. And I believe this is the same energy, the same person. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So they could have water or air, or be an Aquarius. That doesn't necessarily mean that they are those signs, but they definitely embody the energies. But yeah, accountable, King of Swords. This person is usually quite focused on their work. They feel like meeting you was not an accident, because we do have fate and destiny here, and the way you make them feel, like they're for some reason, you see how his feet are floating up here? Like he's here, but then this person's like floating. And then we have the tree, which is for groundedness. So interesting. So this person, if they're being honest with you, the last time they saw you, they were thinking about how really truly destined it seems like fated that they met you. And you have this real grounding type of energy about you. And you're the type of person they would love to settle down with. We have the bananas, which means to me, like, it can talk about like excitement. Like they could have been very turned on by you. I will just say that. And like, you're the kind of person that they would love to chase. But it says don't chase, attract. So they may have been trying to just not make it obvious that they were chasing you. So the last time they saw you, they could have been playing cool to see if you would maybe chase them or how you feel about them. This person could be in a position of power, wealth, or majesty. With the Fool here, they could be an entrepreneur. They could be a self-starter. They could just be very, very devoted to their work. They could also have an inventive mind with that Aquarius sign there. And the Fool tells me too that this person does want to do something risky or take a risk, take a leap of faith. Yeah, I mean, you make this person happy because sometimes this person puts pressure on themselves. Sometimes in love, when it comes to love, like they might have felt very hopeless or that they wouldn't meet anybody. But then it's almost like, yeah, they could have been very disappointed in love, but then upon seeing you or meeting you, they're really excited about you. And yet they don't want to appear too desperate. Because it says, don't chase, attract. Interesting. This person is very warm-hearted. They could be stubborn sometimes. They love physical touch. They're definitely somebody who loves food. This person could be a foodie. They could be somebody who cooks, who's a chef, or somebody who maybe works at a bakery or something like that. So let's get some more cards. I'll go ahead and pick up the charms. All right, so Spirit, what else is this person thinking? What were they thinking when they saw them last? They can't tame their passion for you. Wow. They have secret and strong feelings for you. Like, I can't make it up. This person really has stronger feelings than what they're letting show. You know what I mean? Like, they're not showing it, but they have strong secret passion for you. Remorse, okay, if this person didn't act the last time they saw you, they're feeling sorry about that, or they're feeling sorry about something. It says food for the soul, utter bliss, act with integrity. They were holding back. Yes, I'm going to ring my bell, because that just goes to show that Spirit is very strong in this reading, group 2. They had a hard time letting their guard down, though, last time they saw you. And they were feeling sorry for how they acted in the past. So basically, this person might have been feeling shameful for either acting a certain way or not acting in a certain way. Like, maybe they feel like they flubbed up because they didn't say what they needed to say when they saw you last. And And so there's remorse for either not acting in a certain way or acting in a certain way. And so let's go ahead and dive deeper. We have water again that's coming through. That's a confirmation because we have the Queen of Cups here, right here. And then we have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So water sign is very prominent in this reading. This could, if this is not a water sign, sun, moon, or ascendant, or Venus individual, no, that could be you too, because energy can go both ways. But I will just tell you that this person, the last time they saw you, they were thinking how you're such an original person. You always have such a unique way of like putting yourself together. They love your clothing choices. They were also thinking about that you're a very deep person and they want to go deep with you. They wish that they could be deeper, because what I'm getting from spirit is that they can sometimes have, they can be guilty of like staying on the surface level, but they know that you're like a very, very deep person and they want you to take them to the depths of themselves and ask the big questions and like, yeah, figure out all of the big questions in life that their soul has been like yearning for. They also find a strength in you. There's something about your depth that they find a strength in. They think that like you're stronger than them, but in all the right ways, and that you would be such an asset to their life. And this is why they have such strong feelings for you. It's more than just physical attraction, but physical attraction is a big part of it. This person does, it says contracts, career commitments. So I do think that this could be somebody you work with, or this could be somebody who, like I said, you worked with in the past. This could be somebody who's thinking about marriage, maybe settling down. They also may not tell you that right now because they don't want to scare you. We do have healing here, the inner child, and a mirror. This person, I don't know why, but like sometimes mirrors can stand for twin flames. So this person could kind of be mirroring something for you, or maybe the two of you have a lot in common. There could be twin flame energy here, just kind of depends on your situation, but that there is a possibility of that. I will say that. Fulfillment. Okay, so this person feels very fulfilled within your presence, and the last time they saw you, something did heal and shift inside of them, which is interesting because I think we had that in group 1 as well. So if you were drawn to group 1, you may want to watch that, because I think you'll get something out of it, especially if this one's resonating too. And maybe they would this kind of piggybacks off from pile 1, so you may want to watch that. Decisions, higher self, activation, and like I can't make it up because we had these two actually come out in pile 1. So please do watch that if you want a continuation or more information about this, because I really do feel like this and now pile 1 are very linked up. Sometimes that happens, and if that happens, it's just like almost like a gift from spirit to you, to those of you who chose this pile or pile 1, because it's like, it's spirit's way of saying, hey, I want to give you more information about this if you're interested. So it's your choice. But it's there for you if you want to explore pile 1. So there's like a similar energy here of like, this person feels that you empower them, you give them strength, you activate them. So twin flame energies here, you're healing something deep inside of them. And now it's like they have a decision to make, and they know that like you fulfill something deep inside of them. And so, yeah, let's see if we can get some more here on the top of this. All right, so spirit, please help guide my hand to the correct charms that would go along with these cards, spirit. Loyalty. I'm seeing loyalty is standing out right away. Oh, I'm seeing a diamond. This person could be thinking about proposing someday to you. Like you're the type they would marry. They also have, you already know the answer. So you already know this person thinks that you are a wish come true. You and this person are telepathically connected. You and this person are connected at a soul level. mouse scrutiny. You may be thinking that this person is deeper than they appear. Like, yeah, they seem surface level, but you know they have a depth, and you already can kind of tell this person is quite magical. They're quite deep, and it's like all they need is for you to open that door and then invite them to walk through it, and they will be able to match your intensity. That's what I'm getting, is like they'll be able to match your depth, they'll be able to match your intensity. And you and this person have so much potential here. And there is a potential for loyalty, commitment, and with that paw print, that's for loyalty, commitment. Okay, decisions, it says catastrophe. This person knows that like they have to make a choice and they have to take action, because there's two paths they could take, and one leads to you and the other one leads to catastrophe, and they don't want to mess it up. It says Taurus, so Taurus is coming through here again with somebody here who is warm-hearted, loves pleasure, is energetic, generous, maybe a little stubborn, and wants stability, craves stability. 444, I am protected. This person feels very protected in your presence. It says unhealthy and destiny. So the unhealthy parts of them, they need healed, but they feel like it was destiny, because I notice here the flames, the fire, it's like, and I'm hearing like that your energy is like a flame that burns up the garbage, the junk that's in their aura. It's just like it vanishes, okay? Like you're burning up their negative energy with your positivity, your glow. The sun is here, so like it's like your divine feminine, divine masculine. The two of you really complement each other, like the sun and the moon, okay? Like day and the night, like opposites, but opposites attract. And opposites, yeah, there's a little bit of them in you and a little bit of you in them, with the yin yang symbol here. So there's a little bit of them in you and a little bit of you in them. Beautiful. You sparkle and you shine, even though they may act like they don't care as much, and they might seem like they're in their head a little too much. That's because they're in their head too much sometimes. It's almost like you have to be the one to go over there and grab their hand and be like, okay, come with me. You almost have to be the one in some ways to take the lead on this, because they could be maybe dilly-dallying or something like that. That's what I'm getting. They could be lollygagging, taking their time, coming up with excuses, but they know they have to make a choice. They need to tell you. And soon, I heard. They don't want to lose you. You're the type they would marry or settle down with the Hierophant there. And you teach them so much. They feel like you teach them so much. And there's so much more that they could learn from you. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do some quick confirmations. You or this person could be a Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. We also have a June birthday, 11/11, so twin flame number. June and June, let's go again, 12 and 9. Okay, so December or September birthday, or the 9th, 6th, 11th, or 12th of any day of any month for a birthday, any combination of those dice. So like, for instance, June 6th, June 12th, June 11th, June 9th, or you can add up the dice. So like June 23rd, or September 23rd, September 12th, September 11th, September 9th, September 6th, September 15th, like I said, 11/11, twin flames, November 11th, November 12th, November 9th, November 6th, November 15th, November 23rd, okay? And that's how we do that. So that's how you add up the dice to look for like birthdays and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and move on now to the names. I saw Becky as I like flung these out, and I saw BECY, and I heard Spirit said Becky. Okay, so your name could be Becky. This person's name could be Becky. Okay, or Rebecca, Ace, Abe, Addie. Okay. And Also destiny. Destiny. Destined. Ooh. Yeah, I'm hearing that song. You are my universe. You know you light up my life like nobody else. Oh, oh, oh. You don't know you're beautiful. So that song could be significant here with you and this person. So I might say their name or your name, first, middle, or last name, or a screen name. If not, look for your name or their name spelled out in the letter tiles. If everything's there except one letter, it still counts. And you can duplicate letters if you need to. Okay. If you hear me say a family member's name, let that just be extra confirmation that this is your pile. It doesn't mean anything more than that. And look for initials if you don't see the name spelled out. I heard Karen, Carrie, Corbin, Vanessa, Valerie, Quentin, Maddox, Chad, Nashville. Somebody could be from Nashville. Rick, Ricky, Richardson, Denise, Dennis, Danelle, Jeanette, Janessa, Axel, Adina, Adira, Adeline, Madeline, Coy, Trayvon, Trevor, Travis, Yasmina, Taryn, Tariq, Tyrell, Barack, Felicity, Lorna, Felicia, Maha, Magdalena, Grace, Gracie, Gracelyn, Luis, Louisa, Colton, Cole, Colby, Yeshua. I don't know what that is. That sounds like something interesting. I don't know. I heard Yeshua or Joshua. Miley, Mila, Micah, Mika, Annabella or Annabelle, Annie, Reed, Reese, Regis, Margaret, Margarita, Samina, Sean, Wyatt, Hunter, Melanie, Melissa, Randy, Randall, Connie, Missy, Cadence, Desi, Brenda, Jude, Judah, Spencer, Shelly, Ruthie, Robin, Camila, Camille, Carmen, Camina, Danny, Disha, Dilip, Asan, Tracy, Joash, Sydney or Sid, Israel. I think I said that already, but it's coming through again. Sometimes they come through twice. Let's get some locations. You or this person could be from Minneapolis, Sheffield, France, Austin, Louisville, Kentucky, Houston, Texas, Fort Saskatchewan, Illinois, Pisa, Italy, Newark, New Jersey, Nottingham, London, England, Miami, Florida. I just heard Tatiana, Tia. West Palm Beach, Maine. Oh, I heard Steve too, Stephen. Australia. Somebody could have an Aussie Shepherd, Spirit is telling me. Okay, and then I heard the name Bailey and Riley and Jack. Somebody could have a Russell Terrier. Jack Russell? I don't know what I'm hearing. It sounds like Russell, then I heard Jack, then I heard Jack Russell Terrier. I don't know is that the full name of that breed or something like that? Jack Russell Terrier? Or is that like two different things that I'm combining? Anyway, let me know in the comments. I just know what I hear from Spirit. Okay. Yeah. Anything else, Spirit? Somebody could be a dog breeder, is what I'm getting, or somebody could work with plants, because I heard horticulturist. Um, Somebody could do like beauty pageants or be a judge. The name Hera or Hiro. Somebody could be Greek. Raphael, UFC. Somebody could do like fighting, like the fighting championships, or somebody could be a boxer. Somebody could be in charge of hiring and firing. Hire, fire. Somebody could be an administrator. Somebody could work at a car sales place, car salesman, I don't know, or car rental or rent to own, I don't know, rental place. I don't know. CVA. What's CVA? Well, I think a CVA is like a medical term for some kind of stroke or something like that. It's a medical term. So maybe somebody here is in medicine, a doctor or something like that. Or maybe somebody here, you know, somebody close to you that had a stroke. I don't know. CVA is a stroke, though. I'm seeing CVA. It's like a cerebrovascular accident. Anyway. Also, I'm seeing like a traveling van. So I don't know what that's all about. Maybe somebody works as a driver or something like that, or has a fleet of vans or trucks. I am seeing van. Somebody could look like Van. Oh, what's his name? Vin Diesel. There's like an actor named Vin Diesel with he's got like kind of like a bald head. I think he has like tattoos. Actually, let me get my phone and I'll show you what he looks like, okay? Okay, so this is Vin Diesel. So your person might look like him. Here he is. Muscly guy. Wears a cross necklace. So you or your person could wear a cross necklace or have a cross tattoo or kind of look like Vin Diesel. Or even be into like cars. Be a mechanic. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. Somebody could work in fast food or in a restaurant. Derek, the name Derek, Dakota, Dallas. Somebody could work in human resources, HR. HVAC, somebody here could be a plumber. I heard medicine man. Okay. Nirvana. Somebody may like that band, Nirvana. Who's the lead singer of Nirvana? Kurt Cobain. So the name Kurt. Maybe this person kind of looks like Kurt Cobain. Let me show you what he looks like. Somebody here could be in a band or play music, like guitar. Here's Kurt Cobain. He plays an electric guitar. Here's Kurt Cobain. I can hardly say the name. So this person could have blonde hair, blue eyes. Okay. That's what he looks like. Okay. So that's what's coming through for you, group 2. I just heard the name Haley as well. Haley. And Rayleigh. And Kylie. Oh my gosh. The names just keep coming and coming. But yeah, so that's what I'm getting for you, group 2. I hope that this resonated with you. Hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if it did by leaving a comment and, you know, and also liking the video and subscribing if you haven't yet already. Those things keep the channel going. Thanks for all your support here. And if you can think of somebody that you might want to share this video with, that would be awesome. Remember to watch as many piles as you were drawn to, because remember that pile 1 is like almost like a companion video to this, at least in my opinion and from what I'm kind of gathering from the cards. So also I was going to say that if you need to book a personal reading with me, my prices are super affordable. And you can check out my different price options at my website and book a reading with me at mysticrosepsychic.com. Also, you can look in my description box below for more info about it. If you haven't yet checked out my sister channel, it's a tarot collective channel. It's called Mystic Rose Tarot Collective. Feel free to check it out. Look in my look in my description box below for the link, and it will take you right on over there. And if you like it, please subscribe over there too and become a rosebud. It is free. Thank you to all of you who support the channel through the memberships, through Patreon membership, through the channel memberships. If you would like to donate or become a channel member, you can become a channel member for only $5 a month, or you can donate through some other way. There's more information and links on how to do that in the description box below. Thank you so much. It's never expected, but it's always appreciated because it does help me to purchase things for the channel, such as tarot cards and oracle cards, candles, gemstones, and such and such. Okay, so thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Stay beautiful, and until next time, take good care. Bye. Hi, beautiful souls. I'm so excited to do this reading for you. If you chose the purple amethyst point or image 3, you're in the right place. And we're going to be diving deep into the person on your mind and what were their thoughts the last time they saw you. So, Spirit, please be here with me now. Please help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to Group 3, all about the questions at hand. And please speak through me as you always do, Spirit. And please bring through light, peace, positivity, and protection. Spirit, when it comes to the person on their mind, what were they thinking the last time they saw them? They wanted to give you compliments. Oh, dang, explosive energy here. Okay, so we got the 2 of Pentacles with the 3 of Wands, the Star with the 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, pensive, Hanged Man. Aww. That's like a mutual crush here. The, oh, devil underneath there. Holy cow. That's for obsession. This person is having naughty thoughts about you. I will just say that. Okay, so, yeah. Now, for some of you, you're like, yep, I know this person's having naughty thoughts about me. Others of you, you may be surprised about that because maybe this person's not exactly like, you know, maybe directly hitting on you, but they could be. But directly or indirectly, this person is at least, I think, showing you in some way that they like you, and or they're not able to hide it because the Tower is a very explosive card. And one thing that I noticed here too is a little heart in there, and I never really noticed that before. But this person, this is for like, you know, getting excited, you know, in a physical way, and that explosive feeling when you reach a climatic, exciting point. And so I really do think that this person, it's like they can't wait. When they saw you, they were like, oh my gosh. There's like this, a desire, a strong desire to want to be with you physically that they couldn't wait, because the Hanged Man is for things being on hold. So it might have been a situation where the 2 of you saw them, but you couldn't do anything about it, or they couldn't do anything about it. But maybe they were like, hi. Maybe they were giving you compliments, or maybe they seemed a little bit in their head, or like they wanted to say something. Queen of Swords is either a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant individual. Hanged Man is for Pisces, I believe. Yeah, Pisces. So, and then this is for Aquarius. The Star is for Aquarius. So those are just some of the energies here, or some of the signs, because this could be a Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or a Venus sign. But oh, and the Tower. The Tower is for Mars energy. So think Scorpio, think Aries, okay? So this person is very reciprocating. They like you as much as you like them. Like, I feel like this is like a mutual crush here. Very, very mutual here with the 2 of Cups. You like them, they like you, love at first sight kind of thing. And there's a lot of attraction. And this here is about taking action, but this here is about finding the perfect balance. And so this person was like, maybe they started to take action. They might have done a little move towards you. Maybe they asked you out last time they saw you, or maybe they give you a little kiss on the cheek or kiss on the forehead, or maybe they I don't know, maybe they held your hand or shook your hand or did something. There's some kind of little action forward that they may have done to get this ball rolling, to show you that they really do like you. Or maybe it was they stared at you a little too long, or the eye contact was intense or something like that. But there's a lot of things that this person would have liked to have said to you the last time. And maybe they did give you a nice compliment too. Or maybe they were just thinking it. But there's a lot they could say and a lot more they could say. Even if they did tell you something nice, like, oh, you look nice today, or something like that, they could think of like 50 other compliments to tell you. But maybe they were holding back a little bit because they didn't want to seem like a weird person, like being like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Like, you know, like just giving you 50 or 100 compliments. But like in their mind's eye, like they see you as somebody who, or in their mind, they see you as somebody who's way, 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 way up on a pedestal, and that you're very worthy and deserving of a lot of compliments. Like this person, they don't want to seem like they're love bombing you, because they don't want to scare you, but like this person is, it's almost like what it's given me is like love at first sight, you know? So it's spicy. I do feel there's a lot of spicy energy with this group 3. Yeah. Maybe that's why there were flames on the thumbnail, because I chose the thumbnail images first, and now that I'm thinking about it, Spirit is showing me there was a beautiful like moth or butterfly with the flames. So it doesn't surprise me. Sometimes my pile 3 are my spicy piles. I don't know why. And it's usually the pile that a lot of tarot readers choose. So you could be a tarot reader too. Or maybe you're a fellow YouTuber, but if so, hey. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you are. That would be awesome to find out if you're a fellow YouTuber or a fellow tarot reader. But yeah, so anyway, this person, they reciprocate very much the same thing that you're the same energy that you're giving them, they're giving that back, or there's a desire to. Even if they are holding back a little bit, it won't be long, and they will be being honest with you, telling you exactly what they feel about you. I do want to get some charms though to put on top of here. Okay. All right, so we've got a little blue star, and what's this? Little, oh, remote. Okay, somebody could work from home. Eye-opening. We have silly, and then we have, oh, spa day. Okay, and then what else? We have devil. Are you kidding me? The devil, and a little puppy dog, and a flower, and one other. A diamond. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We had that in pile 2. We had a diamond in the same exact position. And it's almost like giving me that shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. But anyway, no. Is that Rihanna? Yeah, Rihanna. This person could be thinking that, dang, you're the kind of person that I would want to be with for a long term, like wife material, hubby material, that kind of thing. And the loyalty here shows me this person wants to be loyal to you, and fiercely loyal, I just heard, and they want to grow with you. Okay, even if something here could be on hold with them, they want to expedite it. Okay. And then we have the devil energy here. Like, that does not surprise me because we had the devil here. And so I'll just put that here for now. Okay, so you got the devil twice here. So I'm going to ring my bell because that's a confirmation. So what this tells me is that this person is addicted to you. The last time they saw you, they were like, dang, lusting after you. They feel chained to you. This can also stand for forbidden fruit. And just that kind of energy where they don't ever forget about you. You never leave their mind. They're always thinking about you. Spa day tells me that maybe this person wants to like pamper you or take care of your every need. Okay. And they're thinking about, the last time they saw you, they were thinking about how you looked very relaxed, and you looked like you were just shining and glowy, very relaxed. We also have eye-opening and silly, so maybe this person was showing off when you saw them last. They could have been really just all in their glory, being like a silly. Maybe they have a great sense of humor. It kind of reminds me of like Jim Carrey, or why am I thinking of that Bill Pullman in While You Were Sleeping? Maybe this person kind of is quirky, or like has a mischievous smile like Bill Pullman did in that While You Were Sleeping movie. He had like that crooked smile, and like, yeah. So I don't know, maybe this person kind of looks like Bill Pullman, or maybe the name Bill, who knows, or Billy. But yeah, so with the star here, I am getting that like you could be a healer, and this person was thinking that you have healing energies, but also like the star is about you're connected with the spirit, the spirit realm, or you have fame. You could be very popular in your community, or like a rising star energy. Maybe this person, maybe they see you online. I don't know, just it's different things. Like if you have like your own channel, or you're on Instagram, or TikTok or something like that, this person could be watching you on there. But it's like seeing you in all of like your glory and your element. This person, they're really inspired by you, awe-inspired, I just heard. And yeah, somebody here could work from home. It says remote, but also you may be very gifted in like remote viewing, or this person could be trying to like remote view you in your I don't know, like I want to say in your home. Like if this person is very spiritual and they know how to do remote viewing, maybe they would want to like almost like, yeah, maybe ask a tarot reader about you, or do remote viewing on you, or something like that. I'm getting that there's a curiosity, definitely. But yeah, remote here, and then with this 3 of Wands for action, or kind of like looking over horizons. Maybe this person wants to come to you from a distance, and maybe they saw you on Zoom or on the computer, and the last time they saw you, maybe it wasn't in person. So for some of you, this wasn't even in person that they saw you, and they're now planning to take actions toward coming to see you, okay? Let's go ahead and get more, okay? But yeah, this person is thinking that you make them silly, you make them feel like so almost shy, nervous, excited. I don't know. It's a cute energy. Young at heart, frisky. You make them feel frisky. Playful, very playful. Okay. I think I'll use these next. So Spirit, can you tell us a little bit more about how this person was feeling the last time they saw my group 3 here? We have water. You could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, or this person could be. It's funny because we had this card in piles 1 and 2 as well. Some of you may be watching all 3 piles, and if so, that's okay. That's okay. There may be messages for you in all 3. Self-care, like I can't make this up. I gotta ring my bell because this is crazy. This person was really thinking that, dang, you really take good care of yourself. You really seem like you're in the flow with life. You seem like you're very abundant, very spiritual, very in touch with like your creative side and creative wonder. Like you have a wonder about you, like a child. You're not a childish person, but you're childlike, and this person is just in awe of you. I think that you're very spiritual and self-aware, and you really do take care of yourself. And this person, they cannot deny your energy field is quite alluring and magnetic and intoxicating. This person does feel like they know you from a different lifetime. It's like the first time they met you, it wasn't like they didn't feel like they were meeting you for the first time. They felt like they were remembering you from a past life. The two of you have insane chemistry. It's kind of off the charts here with what I'm seeing with the chemistry. So I'd like to dive a little deeper with some other kinds of cards here to find out more about this chemistry and what they were thinking. I just heard they felt a little bit exposed, like maybe they said too much or they were a little too flirty or something, and they might have, I don't know, I just heard that they might have felt exposed, or like you could tell what they were thinking. Maybe this person was trying to hide their excitement. It says eyes wide open. So yeah, this person was definitely checking you out. They like to check you out in person, pictures, like photographs or videos, whatever, wherever they can. Pleasuring you gives me pleasure. They were thinking about giving you pleasure. They love the eye contact. Yep, eyes wide open, and they love eye contact. So there's definitely something here about the eye contact. They love your eyes. Okay, wine, dine, and 69. This person is thinking about lots of naughty little fun things with you. It says, I need you in my bed. This person was thinking about intimacy, being physically close to you. So this is definitely my spicy pile. Oh my gosh, they want to put a baby in you, get steamy in the shower. Can't keep my eyes off of you. More about the eyes. Wow, this person likes the intense eye contact that you give them, or they like to look into your eyes intensely. You might be able to feel that from them, but like the moment you locked eyes with them, it was like there was something special there. Drink up every drop of them. Oh my gosh. Bend you over the table. Like this is getting very heated up here, very intense. I guess I could go with a couple more here along the top. This one's standing out to me. Artist. You could be an artist. Kissing you would feel like heaven. Kiss the collarbone. Aims to please you and give you ecstasy. This is so much fun though. I kind of want to keep going. Please me and I'll please you. Make a yes, no, maybe list. Get ideas. Boy, this person wants to plan a hot date night with you and see what you like, see what they like, see if the two of you match or mesh in an intimate way. And you excite this person. You literally leave them feeling breathless. I'm hearing that song, go on, leave me breathless. So, yeah, this person, they can't contain it. They can't hide it, because whenever they see you in person, their eyes tell it all. Their eyes tell everything, and they want to be very close to you. So that's what I'm getting here with these cards. There's a major intensity here. If you're enjoying this reading so far, please do me a favor and subscribe and like and comment. That helps me to know if you do like this type of reading, and helps to support the channel too. So thank you so much. Let's continue on with our reading. We are going to segue now into the hold on, I'm just trying to remember. Did I use all the cards that I was going to use? I feel like there's something more Spirit wants me to say. So just a minute. I feel like there's something more for me to say here. Okay, what is it before I get into the confirmation, Spirit? What is it that you wanted them to know? They had a realization. Okay. They must realize now something since the last time. They could see you. They could see the desire you have for them. Oh, they realized that you like them too. Oh, gosh. So group 3, if you were trying to keep it a secret, I'm sorry to tell you, they could see right through it. They know that you want them. Oh my gosh, this is great. So that's what Spirit wanted you to know. Okay. The Spirit wanted you to know that they realized that you like them. They did. They realized that you got a thing for them too. I love it. I love it. Spirit really wanted you to know that, because I was going to move on and do confirmations, and Spirit was like, you got to do this first. So for those of you who maybe you thought you were hiding it or they didn't know, well, they do know. So now let's get into the confirmations. This person or you could be an Aquarius. We have double Aquarius. We have a Virgo. We have Aries. Let's go ahead and roll again. Leo. So Leo, Aries, Virgo, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Somebody could have been born in December, May, June, or April. So we have the 4th, 12th, 5th, or 6th of any month for a birthday. We have the 9th. We have the 21st, the 27th. We have the 10th and 15th for any day of any month for a birthday. We have April 4th, April 5th, April 12th, April 6th, April 10th, April 15th, or any day in April. We have June 6th, June 4th, June 5th, June 12th, June 17th, June 21st, June 11th, or any day in June. We have May 5th, May 6th, May 4th, May 12th, May 16th, May 21st, or any day in May for a birthday. December 12th, December 5th, December 6th, December 4th, December 10th, December 15th, any day in December for a birthday. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. So, let's get some names, okay? So I'll be saying some names. I might say their name, your name, or a screen name. Okay. I'll say about 20 to 30 names. If you don't hear me say your name or their name, look in the letter tiles for your initials or their initials. You can also look for your name spelled out, their name spelled out. If everything's there except one letter, it still counts, and you can duplicate letters if you need to. Now, take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? After this, we'll get into locations. Maddie or Madison, somebody could live in New York. Zoe, Herschel, Maddox, Kay, Coy, Kaylin, Asha, Ashlyn, Asher, Ashton, Quinny, Queenie, Xavier, Donahue, Donna, Dan, Daniel, Daniela. Somebody's last name could be Fisk, Angie, Angelina, Julie, Julius, Josie, Cameron, Wiley, Georgette, Herschel. Did I say Herschel already? Well, if I did, it's coming through again. Fun guy. Sonoma. That could be I think that's in California. Maybe it's a name too. Somebody's last name could be. Beatrice, Tyler, Kate, Clifford or Clifton, Omar, Omri, Heather, Jane, Jana, Anne, Anna, Pam, Pammy, Tamala? That's an interesting name. Tamala, Matea, Dax, Dexter, Lawrence, or Larry, Larissa, Clarence, Clarissa, Arlo, Arlington. I don't know if that's like a last name or a place or what. Beauregard, Nina, Nina, Ruthie, Kat, Reagan, Lynn, Nevin, Sandy, Trice, or Treese, Triste. I don't know what that is. Maybe a last name, Triste. I don't know. Cabrian, Justice, Samara, Sapphire, Jewel, Diamond, Grace, Leroy, Garrett, Gary, Mary, Kobe, Ray, Raymond, Roy, Sarah, Tara, Rick, Richie, Aubrey, Aubrina, Nick, Miles, Milo, Atticus, Andre, Demi, Demetrius, Kavanaugh, Cavendish, Kavanaugh, something like that. Stacy, Laurel, Lorelei, Henry, and Christy. That's what I'm getting. Oh, and Lisa. Okay. Makes me think of like Lisa and Bart Simpson and Homer Simpson or Marge Simpson. So any of those names, or somebody here could be a big fan of The Simpsons, the show. Let's get some locations. I heard Sergio as well. And Tasha. Tasha. Tessa. San Antonio. Florida. Nanaimo. Lowell, Massachusetts. Philadelphia. Santa Ana, California. Billings, Montana. Sparks, Nevada. Dallas. Fort Myers. Evansville, Indiana. Oklahoma City. Greenwood, Mission, Washington, D.C., Richmond, California. What's that say? It's so tiny. Can't hardly read it. Israel. Okay. France. Parma. I have no idea where that might be. Salmon Arm? Don't know. Rossland and Dawson Creek. Dawson's Creek was a TV show. Right? Dawson's Creek. Anyway, Strasbourg and French Quarter and Meridian, Idaho? And Salem, Oregon, and Hyderabad, and what's this one? Japan. Okay. And I heard the name Jeff as well. Let's see. Now we can play a little bit of spiritual Scrabble here and see what else we can find out. But yeah, I heard Maddox. It kind of reminds me of like Angelina Jolie has like a son named Maddox, I think. Well, maybe you look like Angelina Jolie a little bit, or the name Angelina. Let me show you. I know that many of you know what she looks like. I do get viewers from all over the world though, so let me just show you who Angelina Jolie is in case you don't know. My phone's being really slow right now. I don't know why. Hold on. Dog nabbit. My phone's being really slow. Just a minute. I'm going to pause the video. Okay. So this is what Angelina Jolie looks like. Isn't she pretty? Okay. And then I heard CAD, and I don't know what CAD is, so I'm going to look that up. CAD, Computer Aided Design. It's a technology that uses computer software to create, modify, analyze, and document 3D imaging. So CAD, okay. Maybe somebody like works with computers or design or something like that. I don't know, but that's what I heard. I'm seeing RFGU. It reminds me of like refugee. So maybe somebody here like is a humanitarian or somehow works, I don't know, works with refugees. I have no idea. I know Angelina is a huge like humanitarian person too, so that's interesting. Maybe you're an Aquarius, maybe you like to do humanitarian projects and stuff like that. Self and guru, maybe somebody's like into self-help, or is like, maybe you have a guru or you are a guru, I don't know. May or Maylin. Mad scientist. I don't know. Maybe somebody really loves science. Science meets religion. Maybe you like that juxtaposition. So you never know what's going to come through with this segment, but take what resonates and leave the rest, and feel free to play Spiritual Scrabble and see what you can come up with too. Also, I heard the name Eric or Erica. So that's what I'm getting. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope it resonated. Please show your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing if you haven't already. That also really helps the channel to stay alive. So thank you so much. Remember, you can watch whatever other piles that you felt drawn to. And if you want to share this with a friend because you think they might enjoy it, feel free to do so. That would be awesome. If you need a personal reading, I do offer personal readings. You can check out my website, www.mysticrosepsychic.com, and my pricing is super affordable. So feel free to check out my website and book a personal reading with me. Also, if you haven't yet checked out my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, feel free to check it out and become a rosebud if you'd like to. It is free, and it's really a fun community to belong to over there. My sister channel, I will link that in the description box below, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective. By now, you may or may not have heard about my Patreon community. I do offer 2 exclusive weekly spicy readings over there. There are spicy, extra spicy love readings or gossip, beauty, all kinds of different topics, but at least every week I do at least one spicy reading, and they are very, very spicy. So if you like that kind of reading, I think you'll really enjoy it. It starts at $3 a month, so definitely check it out. I do have different package options, and if you're not satisfied at any time, you can cancel, but I think you will like it. I think you'll enjoy. So I'll link that in the description box below. Feel free to leave a donation or become a channel member. Thank you to all my channel members for your love and support. If you'd like to become a channel member, it's only $5 a month. It's never expected, but always appreciated. You can find more info in my description box on ways to either become a channel member or donate to the channel. Like I said, it's never expected, but it's always appreciated because it does help me to buy things for the channel, such as tarot and oracle cards, candles, gemstones, and different things like that. Thank you so much for being here today. Stay beautiful, and until next time, take good care. Bye.